Well, hi there. Today I wanted to take a look at a Christmas carol, the Good King Wenceslas Christmas Carol. Amazingly, as a boy, I used to be able to play this on the piano. But it's a great little story, and actually is a true story. So King Wenceslas was a real character. He lived from 907 to 935 AD, and he was Duke of Bohemia, now a western portion of the Czech Republic. His grandfather and father turned from paganism to Christianity, and his mother, however, was the daughter of a pagan tribal chief. And when Wenceslas was 13, his father died, and his mother, having embraced paganism once more, tried to turn Wenceslas from Christ, but she was unsuccessful in doing that. When he was 18, Wenceslas gained the throne, had his mother exiled, and sought to reign over his people with mercy and justice as a truly Christian monarch. He's best known for his acts of kindness, and one of them is immortalised in the carol that we sometimes sing at Christmas. An early biographer wrote that he would rise every night from his bed, and with bare feet and only one assistant, he went around to God's churches and gave alms generously to the widows, orphans, those in prison, and those afflicted with difficulty. So much so that he was considered the father and helper of the poor. He ruled for about a decade, and he was beloved by his people, but at the age of 28 he was assassinated on his way to church. He was assassinated by his brother and under the influence of his mother, and his brother then became king. But he was considered a martyr. He was canonized by the Catholic Church, and today is the patron saint of the Czech state. The carol talks about his acts of kindness. It talks about a poor man who was out trying to gather firewood, and Wenceslas saw him and wanted to help him. So he got his servant to go and take the man meat and food and wood for his fire. And we're encouraged at the end of that song to also provide kindness and goodness to other people. The final phrases of the carol remind us of a passage from Scripture, from Proverbs 19:17. And that says, he who is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward him for what he's done. Well, the final words of the Christmas carol are, therefore, Christian men, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourselves find blessing. It's a challenge to us as people who live in the wealthy West to be kind to those who are poor, both in our own country and around the world. So take up the challenge, and I'd also encourage you to jump on Google and have a listen to this carol and meditate on its words. Bye for now.